Why does OBS export in an MKV format by default? Why does it do that? What is this format? Who uses this? Anyone use this? Warning, recording saved to mp4/mov will be unrecoverable if the file cannot be finalized. Alright, fair enough. Now, as most of you guys know, your boy loves drawing. Let me know if you'd be interested in commissions, $10,000 a piece. Here's an example of my skill. And as with most people, hopefully my art has improved over time. So I figured, why not just go back through my old art and try not to cringe too hard. Now, of course, what is the best way to do that but to go to my Deviantart, which I haven't used in years, and yep, this is that. 18 watches, 114 deviations, 11k page views, and then if I compare that to my Pixiv account, I have 16 followers. Got almost as much on Pixiv in like the year that I've had it than I have on Deviantart for like the 6-7 years I had it. This goes pretty far back. I will say, before we get too deep into this was the height of my Brony stage, so prepare for a lot of pony. Alright, the first one back on our all is this. Yeah. This. Look at that blur. What? I can't even zoom in. Look how tiny this image is. I can't even zoom in to check all the details. This is as large as it gets. Anyway, yeah, this is just me as a pony because yeah, I didn't have the mullet back then. Blurry. I really loved the blur effect. To be honest, I still do. As you can see, like these little white things, white spaces. I didn't know how to use the fill bucket properly. And, yeah. Oh my god, the lens flare. That's right. For some reason, how old was I when I made this? Like 13, I want to say. 13, 14, whatever year old me. I had this weird obsession with putting lens flares everywhere where they didn't make sense. I was like J.J. Abrams when I was younger. Well, this isn't technically drawing. Well, it is drawing because I did make these in Paint, Steve and Sam. I decided to make some Steve and Sam wallpapers. Not that anyone's ever going to use them, lol. Yeah, nah, I can't see myself ever using that. What is that? There's binary in the background. It probably says something. I'm too lazy to try and figure it out. There's a little space where I forgot to color in his hair. Congratulations. Honestly, it's a little bit uncanny valley now that I'm not Luna. Why she's so thick. But yeah, I think this is where I was trying to, because a lot of old pony art, they always took out the outlines. Well, the outlines are very unnoticeable, which that is a pretty big contrast to the type of art that I do now. I love my thick outlines. Thanks, Attack on Titan. 2 hours to draw, huh? You know that Toa drawing that I did? That took like 5 hours. 5 minutes to render. My laptop back then wasn't great. And did I just copy paste the description from the YouTube video because music by DJ Dowser Zero? Yeah, this is just, yeah. I'm Pancake. Remember that reference? Probably not. And yep, these are just the characters from Steve and Sam, and he's smoking a cigar, which has a lens flare coming out of it, because of course it does. When does the episode come out? I don't know, hopefully soon. It's a lot longer than the previous Steve and Sam episodes. Maybe it'll come out in late April, somewhere in May. Depends on how much homework I have. Now, that really was the struggle, wasn't it? Man. Imagine thinking when you grow up and turn 20 and don't have as much homework, that you'd be able to actually create more content. Alright, more pony. Oh right, yeah, I remember this. This is when I started my whole MLP Doctor Who crossover thing. Like, I just started doing a whole lot of Doctor Who things. I remember I actually tried submitting this to Equestria Daily, which for all you that don't know, that's just a pony news site, just a well, not just a news, just a whole general pony site where they show fan works and stuff. I wonder if that still exists actually. Does it still exist? It still looks exactly the same. Wow. June 16th. Yep, still updated, and yeah, interesting. Not really, but yeah, they never got back to me on that, which I don't understand why. It's amazing artwork here. I mean, look at these eyes. I was originally going to make a speed drawing of this. 1, speed drawings are overrated. What the hell kind of reasoning is that? This took 4 hours, and I ain't rendering that. Well, what if I told you, 13-year-old... Was I 13 or was I 14? 13. What if I told you, 13-year-old Tane, in the future, you're going to live stream yourself drawing an anime girl for around about 5 hours, and it'll take, it won't take a long time to render. So, yeah, there you go. Just a random drawing of my OC that I threw together for no reason at all. featuring lens flare. I should wear a scarf. Scarves are cool. I still stand by that. Scarves are very cool. Here's a drinking game for you guys. Take a shot every time you see an out of place lens flare. Look at this stomach. Look at this dude's chest area. It's so big. Why are all my ponies drawing so thick? Hey, look at that. It's an out of place lens flare. It's an out of place lens flare. This parody probably took the longest of all my Doctor Who ML parodies. Almost an entire day. Wow. It took you an entire day to draw this? Yeah, fair enough, I can see that. Look at this amazing console background. I like how you can tell that I got lazy and didn't want to draw the whole thing, so I just blurred it to not, show that I was lazy. And once again, an out of place lens flare. What does this say? Apple booze. Property of Apple Acres. And what's that say? Apple booze and sodas? Is it supposed to say? And sofas. Alright, apple booze and sofas. That's a reference to something. I vaguely remember that. I don't know what it's a reference to. Something and sofas. I don't remember what that's a reference to, but yep. This cloud here looks like that one meme of the flexing cat or whatever it was. I like the jagged outlines, because, yeah, I still didn't properly know how to use the fill bucket. Or like different layers and stuff. If I remember correctly, I think I did most of my drawings, like everything on the same layer. Oh, we got a whole ass comic here. What is this? Oh, that's the writer that always gave his characters wings. M.A. Larson. Shout out to M.A. Larson. I don't know if he's still doing stuff. And now he's spiking it with Red Bull. And Berry Punch, of course. Larson! Oh god, I miss the M.A. Larson memes. That's like the one thing, ever since I left the MLP fandom, that's the one thing that still comes back to me, M.A. Larson memes. I say that as I forgot his name. Ooh, okay, now we're going really far back. Alright, some of those before I might cut out because I aren't that interesting, but I'm definitely gonna keep this in. Yes, this, Godzilla. Look at this lightning bolt. Water droplets coming off the spikes. I like the glow around him as well. It's the pointless glow. Honestly, I might redo this, to be honest, because I like the concept of it. Obviously, it isn't executed very well. Look at his hand. I say that like I can draw hands nowadays. So yeah, this was either 2013 or 2014. I would have been, I don't know, 12 or 11, I guess. And yeah, shout out to my old signature, which has a bird feather, because I was really obsessed with birds back there. And also the tongue sticking out emoticon, because I used to love using that for some reason as well. I like how you can tell that the smoke is just a leaf texture. Although I have to compliment myself for not getting lazy and blurring the background here. All things considered, it is a pretty sloppy background. The fire looks like complete trash. And once again, I tried to do the no outline thing. This one isn't so old. I drew it last year with my tablet. Oh yeah, a few of these, like this Godzilla and this Anguirus, I think this Gamera, I don't know about the Mudo. I didn't have my old tablet. I've got two tablets, the other one still works, it just doesn't work on my new PC because it's so bloody old. There are some where I just didn't have a tablet. I've got a new one. I've got a new one now, obviously, because I needed one to work. Yeah, I'm amazed that tablet, my old one, lasted as long as it did. Too bad it just doesn't work on this PC, but yeah. And once again, some blurred effects. I have to say, I haven't been seeing too many pointlessly done lens flares, so yeah, good job. You are starting to learn that not everything needs to have a lens flare. Look at this scribbled here. Actually, funny story about the purple hair on this guy. I kind of did that because at the time my mum had purple hair, like she had dyed her hair, she had purple hair dye, and I kind of wanted to just show that like in one of my drawings because I liked it. And yo, we've got a comic here, another one. Holy crap, I'm hungry for once. Walking past the moonlight. Berries booze. I'm not that hungry anyway. I still kind of relate to this. I still do this a lot. So, yeah. I like how he doesn't even have a keyboard. He's just staring at the screen. And Starlight Glimmer. Guess who's back? I remember this because this was during the, I think it was leaked, or maybe it was a preview, I don't know, that Starlight would be coming back for the Season 5 finale. And I decided to draw it, and once again, I submitted this to Equestria Daily and they never got back to me. So I was going to put a spoiler warning, but come on guys, it's 2015. Nobody cares about being spoiled. play the Ghostbusters clip.
What an asshole.
Hey, look, a lens flare. I remember this as well. I do. He definitely saw this. I think his comments down here. Yep. Wow, I love this. So cool. Thank you so much. Also, I love your description. Hilarious. What is my description? Black Griffin made the first fan MLP song that I ever listened to. Yes, actually, that song was, This Can't Be All. Or, is that what it was called? I don't think that's what it was called, but that's how the chorus went. It was like, this can't be all that there is no... Quest, that's what it was called. Also, can Wacom Pen's tips eventually wear out? Hope not, because I can't find spare tip. Then again, I haven't looked for it, but I'm going to assume that I won't be able to find it, unless I do, which contradicts what I just said. No, it doesn't. Yeah, my humour hasn't changed at all. And yes, I can tell you, they do in fact wear out. This one, my new one, it is getting very close to, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Where's the camera? There it is. Come on, focus. Focus! What if I move out the way? Okay, you can't see it, but it's starting to go a bit numb, a bit dull. Grainy background, I've kind of gone back to doing that but in my case, like now, it's just to make it look more like a pencil sketch, because that's basically what my drawings look like anyway. And yeah, this drum kit, particularly the bass drum, this still holds up as a good drawing, and that little emblem of his. Honestly, this bass drum, I could have drawn this today, although to be fair, it would have been a sketch, and I'd, go back over and fix it. But yeah, I don't know why the symbols got that weird smudge around it. Oh, is it to make it look like she's just hit it? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know how her foot's reaching the bass drum, because that looks really low. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I remember getting a comment on my speed paint of this video. I actually deleted that video because I was embarrassed by it. But he just basically, it was something along the lines of, I've seen like 50 Gravity Falls drawings today, and yours is just, well, there's no nice way to tell it, but no. Something along those lines, and I was really hurt by that. So yeah, I deleted that video Oh my god, Brony Squares, does that still exist? No, it's not, damn it. That was just that was an MLP social media site that I used to use a lot. Marble Pie. Once again, yes, I submitted this to Equestria Daily, and they never got back to me, which I can see why it's not great at all. But the eyes, I must say, I do like the eyes here. They are, yeah, and the hair. I do like the hair. I like the eyes and the hair on this. Yeah, that still holds up for that. I don't like how I didn't do the outline here. It makes her look very plastic. Maybe I just have a thing for shy ponies or something like that. Say it like a normal person, you've got a thing for shy girls. Bloody Brony. Oh my god, Burning Axe. I wonder if he still makes videos. This was a MLP reactor that I used to really enjoy watching. Yeah, I used to like drawing his horse because it was just fun to draw. Yeah, and this is an Eminem reference. Nature's Fury. I remember her as well. I wonder if she ever came back. I remember she just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, and we never heard from her again. I like how I tried to not make it look like it was copy-pasted when it was clearly copy-pasted by just like putting little whatever on there, just changing it a bit. You can tell that a 14-year-old made this. These eyes are alright, I guess. But yeah. Irish Flute, shout out to Days Gone By. Good song, still one of my favorites. Don't listen to it anymore, but it probably still holds up. Once again, she looks like she's made out of plastic because I didn't put the outlines in because I thought it looked cool. My camera is lifting up. Can you stop doing that? Yeah, you can see my bit. Oh, crap. I think we're good. I've got the most jank setup for this video. I've got my phone sitting on top of my PC, and there's a Uno box blocking the light from coming in so that my face doesn't get all lit up. Back here, I was experimenting with drawing different body parts on different layers, because I was just still learning, really, just doing stuff. Shout out to all these people. I want to say online friends, but we did talk a lot, but I never really felt like I was part of the conversation. But here, I must say, my hair game has definitely gone downhill over time. I was definitely way better at doing horse hair than I was doing anime girl hair. Hey, here we go. A human person. That is Agent York from Red vs. Blue. My camera has fallen way up. What the hell? Yeah, not great. Very uncanny valley, which was a lot of my person drawings. The size of this man's ear. Look at that. I could redo this. I might actually just draw him again or draw another red versus blue characters again. Took maybe 3 to 4 days to draw. Wow. That's... yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah. This is when I played my first Pokemon game on the emulator, My Boy, I think. Yeah, My Boy. It was Pokemon Red, and yeah, I became one of those Charizard kids, because yeah, I like dragons. Big dragon. Yeah, this is an okay background. With a bit of extra work, it can be a proper background, maybe if I didn't blur it so much. Yeah, I'd say this drawing still holds up. I mean, you can tell it was made by a 15-year-old, but yeah, it holds up. Claws are a bit weird looking though. Look at those huge bug eyes. Look at that wing. I like this wing. This wing still holds up. It's a decent looking wing. So I've redone that Anguirus drawing twice now. This was my first one, first drawing of 2017, and I think, yeah, earlier this year I did it again. I might just make that a tradition, like every 4 years or so, just redraw that, because, you know, honestly, that Anguirus is a really good showcase of how far my art's come. Drew this when I was 11 or 12. It's, the concept is there, your boy just swimming around in the water, looking back. Then here, I drew it again, general improvements all around. And then here, again, in some ways, this is better. It's tidier, I guess, and this is a lot messier. Which, to be fair, my art style is pretty messy. I do kind of like that whole jagged outline pencil drawing look. 4 years, remind me. 4 years. Draw this Anguirus drawing again, so that we have my progress. Yes. And this one, Burning Axe redo thingy. Hey, look, a guitar. Wouldn't you know that in the future I'd eventually just start drawing more and more guitars? Yeah. And this one definitely still holds up. I know Nathan, that's his name, Nathan himself, he really loved this because it was his channel background for a while. I wonder if it still is, actually. I'm gonna check to see if he still uploads. 1 week ago, he does still make... It's still his background, oh my god. That's... shout out to him. I don't know if he's ever gonna watch... He's never gonna watch this. Maybe I'll just, like, message him or something like, hey, you remember me? But that's cool. He's still got that. After all these years, he hasn't... I appreciate that, Nathan. I appreciate that. It's a good drawing. I'll say it. It's good. I like this. It still holds up. The eyes are a little bit too big for me, but whatever. That was just the MLP style back then. Just some notebook sketches, which are, you know, sketchy and messy. It's just Shin Godzilla wearing a top hat and a monocle. Godzilla using a proton pack on the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And here is another reactor, what's his name? Jimmy Knight, Stonefist, Blade, Stormfist, Pony Person, Guy, Pony. I like this dragon. This dragon definitely still... I could draw this dragon today. Obviously, it would look a lot better, but this is still a good dragon. The eyes are a bit too big. Well, my eyes back then were always big. The sword? Yeah, I do like the sword. The sword is cool. Yeah. This drawing, yeah, this still holds up. I like this one. Yeah, it's decent. The wings are a bit... No, even the wings are fine. This is just generally a good... Honestly, I can't think of anything too major to roast about this. It's good. Yeah, I'll give this a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Yeah, pat myself on the back there. This is supposed to be emotional, but it just makes no sense. Decent background, honestly. Yeah, this background still holds up. This whole drawing still holds up, actually. Once again, I submitted this to Equestria Daily, and once again, they never got back to me because I guess they hate me. And Rarity Dash, who's a MLP reactor that I want to say I still watch to this day, but he's kind of... He doesn't upload as much anymore. I know he's got a lot of things going on in his life, but this was around the time he started watching Red vs. Blue, so I threw this together because, you know, I liked Red vs. Blue. This was before I played Halo, by the way. I didn't really properly play Halo until like 2 years, roughly a year after I made this. And then I didn't actually play the rest of the Halo games because I just downloaded the custom edition of Halo CE and some PC port of Halo 2. And I bought the Master Chief Collection around 3 months ago on Steam, and yeah, now I'm a proper Halo fan. So I can look at this and say... There's not a whole lot to say, is there? This is one of the last pony drawings I ever did, if not the last pony drawing I ever did, so yeah, shout out to Rarity Dash. And now, here we are, the anime stage. Here we have my first attempt at drawing an anime girl, Riko Sakurauchi from Love Live Sunshine. It's not good. It is really not good. I tried to copy the Love Live style because I hadn't really discovered my proper, like, how I wanted to draw anime characters, so this is just me ripping off the Love Live style, basically. And, yeah, it doesn't look good. The blush, look at the blush, it's just weird compared to the rest of the face. I mean, the rest of the face isn't great. Yeah, cheeks are too chubby, the mouth doesn't make sense. I was too shy to draw a boing boing, so I just hit it with the piano, and yeah. Now, I do remember this one because I actually redid this one, so here's the first one, almost night and day. This Mio, I like this Mio, but that's going on modern art. That Mio, it's very Persona looking. My current anime art style, it is, I'm gonna say it is very largely based on Persona, because what's great about the Persona art style is that it's anime, but it's not like overly anime. They still look like proper people. That Persona and the like Baccano, Death Note, Black Lagoon, kind of that late 2000s era anime, those are my favorite art styles. I do like the cute, like kawaii, like look from K-On! And like most KyoAni things, but when it comes to things I want to draw that kind of realistic, like semi-realistic, but still very clearly an anime look. Steve, yeah, just practicing just human proportions. Those legs don't look good, Sam. Or that hand. Look at that. Look at this arm. It's like tiny hair and fat, big bulge arm. That hand isn't great either. And his head is big. I might redo this one day, actually. A lot of my drawings now are just redos. And oh my god, this. Now, do I have a story to tell about this picture? So basically, I drew this when I was bored, which I do for most of my things. Just a little, like, random sketch, King Ghidorah doing the dab, and yeah, I put it on Reddit just cause, you know, LMAO, just a random post, maybe it'll get a couple of upvotes. No, the whole bloody thing exploded. It got reposted like I'd see it 2 times in a month for like 6 months. I'd see it a lot, and the thing is, I didn't put my signature on it, so it just started going around on the Godzilla subreddit and in Godzilla meme places, and nobody knew that I made it. Like, reverse image searching didn't work, so I was basically internet famous with this, and no one knew who I was, which, yeah, it was sad. Very, very sad times. Balls to the wall bonkers. This is Leaf from Pokemon, Let's Go. Not Leaf, they changed their name to Green, or was it Blue, I don't know. But yeah, it's, one of my first attempts, if not my first attempt at drawing a full body, well, a near full body. So it's not perfect. The arms don't look great. Yeah. The leg looks a bit wonky. The boing boing doesn't make sense, and the head is way too big. But yeah, it's all right, I guess. Oh, Bo. Yeah, nah, this is not great. I want to do this again. And now this Godzilla. I still like this drawing. I want to say I redid this, but I didn't really. That's not the right website. It's the same concept here, just Godzilla taking a stroll through a very Japanese looking place, and a girl just looking up at him like, yo! And yeah, I kind of just reused that concept for this one. It's not really a redo as it is a spiritual successor, but yeah, I do like this concept, and I will 100% do this again if I want to. Oh yeah, right, I tried making up my own, like, anime girl character. This one, her name's Rosanna, because I was listening to the song Rosanna by Toto, and she eventually just became my Pokemon trainer from Sword and Shield, so yeah. Speaking of, that is exactly who we have next, my Sword and Shield team. This is going to go into a lot of inside jokes, so I'll spare you from that, but yeah. Here we are, Krita. This is my first Krita drawing, I do remember that. Found a neat new art program called Krita. A little confusing at first, but I'll get the hang of it eventually. So far, I like it a lot more Photoshop. It is 100% better than Photoshop. It's free. I'd recommend it to, like, any artist who's, like, trying to do art. It's great. It's a good program. it's well worth the free. I like this one. This is Sasuke from Love Live, what's it called? Love Live, Niji. I was gonna say Niji Sanji, but that's not right. Nijigasaki. Yeah, or PvP, Perfect Dream Project, if you're one of those people. Yeah, I'd still like this one. It's just a little silly drawing of Ayumu and Sasuke the snake. Sasuke actually, before animemes went to shit, Sasuke became a proper meme on animemes because Otonokizaka did a meme like war with them and they won, so Sasuke became the mascot for like 3 months or whatever. It was great, good times. Yeah, me and the boys got Pokemon Sword and Shield on the first day, and yeah, I just started drawing all of our characters, doing stuff. My character is canonically bisexual, which doesn't say anything about me at all, no. I've gotten a lot better at drawing guitars nowadays, not gonna lie, they are mostly traced, but don't worry about it. Her boing boing aren't great, but, you know, I'm a male, I don't know how to draw boing boing properly, okay? I mean, I have gotten better over time, just by, you know, research, I guess. How do I say that without sounding weird? Boing boing are definitely a lot better here. So yeah, that's been me roasting my old Deviantart drawings. As I've said, I have definitely improved my art, so yeah, like what I like to do if I'm drawing an anime character and I'm just thinking, this looks like shite, I don't like this, then what really works as good motivation for me is to just look back at this. If I just look at this and then just look at my recent one, just look at them side by side, I can just tell myself, you know, it may not look good what you're drawing, but you're improving. And that's what I like to tell myself. I can't be perfect, but I can always try to be better than what I used to be, you know? Yeah, let's end on a sappy note, shall we? So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, that's like the only social media I use, it's the only social media you'll get anything out of if you follow me. And yeah, I will see all you people in the next video or something. Later, nerd.